Alright, well, I guess this is the start. Today is technically the first day of my trip to Georgia. Last time I did one of these travel vlogs, I was actually like 17 years old and recording me and my family's vacation up to New York City all together. So this time, it's going to be a video of me, my German Shepherd, Luna. There he is, Diesel. My dog, Diesel. The entire goal and the idea of the trip was because I wanted to go camping up in the mountains up in Georgia for a little while now, and I was wanting to go with a group of people and just never really worked out the way I wanted it to. So, you know what? I said she would probably love to go see some snow. He's not going to like the cold, but he'll like going on a little tour, a little trip. We get to spend 5 days up in the mountains. So I don't know how good the audio quality is going to be on it because I'm not doing a whole process where I like try to sync up a bunch of audio files and everything. So we're going to keep it simple, straightforward. It's going to be the camera, microphone. I didn't plan on doing a video or vlog about this at all, but a friend of mine actually said to me, "Kyle, you know, you should do exactly what you did for your New York trip and go vlog it." And I said, "Alright, sure, whatever. Could be fun." We're going up to this cabin. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I can flash some pictures and stuff on the screen. It'll be in the base of the mountains, just underneath the Georgia-South Carolina line. Helen and a couple other big, well-known touristy spots. I got kind of lucky finding it. I'm actually very excited about it. I was hoping I can go see some snow and stuff because my German Shepherd, I think she'd love it. I guess it's starting to heat up because it's starting to heat up around this area too. It's supposed to be in like the highs of 60s, low 40s, but that's about it. All that week. Trip is going to be from Sunday, today's Friday the 31st, so Sunday the 2nd to Friday the 7th is basically the whole length of the trip. Today is technically the first day of the vacation because it's when I scheduled off for work. Today is like a relaxed, chill rest day. I don't have much else going on. I might do some shopping or something like that, but I don't really plan on doing too much. Much more relaxed, get ready. Tomorrow's gonna be prep day. It's gonna be looking over all my stuff, making sure I got what I want, everything good and packed. I did get a fresh bag of dog food, so they have plenty of food for the whole trip. Water situation, but I'm probably just gonna cut open a bottle or something like that, and they can have some water because it's gonna be about a 7.5 to 8 hour drive. I don't know when the next update's gonna be, but I'll let you know here in a minute. It'll probably be next time I start packing or if I do something today, but probably not. So, yep. Feel much better now. Took a shower. The framing's okay again. Yeah, there's not much I'm really looking forward to specifically on this trip. I'm kind of excited to go up to the mountains to see the difference in light pollution. Honestly, I would like to see. I'm excited to see more stars in the sky. So probably no snow, unfortunately, but you know. Oh well. I planned this trip about a month ago, around the start of the new year. Probably exactly a month ago, basically, because I was just wanting to do it. Turn around. She's like a horror movie villain right there. She's gonna eat you. Luna. Good girl. He's gonna sit. Good girl. Good girl. Hello, Stinky. You're too short. Look at him. Hey, look at him. Ah. Luna. Go eat it. And then Alright, roughly some supplies have been acquired. We mainly focused on getting the SD card, so I got some buns because they're cheaper here than at Publix, so I got them. So let's see what's up next on the itinerary. Alright, so now we're here at Publix. So I'm not sure, I just know I want some snacks. I'm probably gonna get, oh gross. I'm just probably gonna get some like cereal bars, basic stuff like that, nothing too sugar intensive or anything. I've been having a lot of that recently and I should not be having it. I should at least be working on cutting it down, so that I shouldn't be having it. But no, so it's been weird. I haven't worked since Tuesday. The place I work, basically my job is full-time, so I get 40 hours a week, but that full-time can be any point during the day and scattered throughout the week. Like, it's not consistent. Like, it's not Monday through Friday. It's more like you can have one week you can have Tuesdays and Thursdays off. Sometimes you can have a Thursday and a Friday off. Just depends. But I'm guaranteed 2 days off during the week, and I requested vacation from the 31st to the 7th. So my manager was a real nice dude and decided to allow me to basically have 10 days off instead of the 7 I scheduled off. So I have the 29th or the 30th, whatever it was, to the 31st, which was the actual start of my vacation, to the 7th. Long story short, I'll probably put a picture up on screen, but I worked 7 days in a row. I'm off 10 days, and I haven't worked since Tuesday, and it's a little weird. I know I said no sugar, and then I grabbed those cereal bars. There's an exception to every rule. So we're at 5:45, Saturday, February 1st. The trip starts tomorrow. I gotta be up and ready to go. I leave here by about 8:30, 8:45-ish, just so that way I have plenty of cushion time, because it is a 7-hour, 10-minute drive from where I live up to where the cabin is. Check-in time is about 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. military time, 1600. So 16 minus 7.10 is roughly 9 a.m. But I want to have plenty of time, so that way if these two need to stop along the way, go into the bathroom or something like that, we'll have plenty of time, especially for traffic and everything that's going to be happening too. Because I can picture this is a big travel season, especially out of the state of Florida. I did a good bit of the information yesterday. I'm not sure how much or how usable any of it is. Got started packing. Got enough clothes to last for throughout the week. I went shopping today. I did do that. I got that checked off. I got some basic food that I could eat either during the week or on the way up, like snack food. As you saw, the apple cinnamon bars. Even though I said no sugar, and those are the exception. I'll grant that, because it's got apple in it, so it's healthy, quote unquote. Again, I'm not sure how good the camera audio quality is going to be, so I thought about using my phone as like a microphone, but I was like, you know what, no. I'm going to keep it simple, straightforward. I think there's one spot where I use my phone microphone, but oh yeah, and I got the memory card too. I put my sister's old one because I'm using her, like, at this point. It's gonna be at least a decade or two old camera. Like, honestly, I'm sitting here and I'm overthinking it right now. Like, I'm like, what am I doing this for? It's kind of stupid. It's just a waiting game now, which is the killing part. Stinky. Hey, buddy. No, gee, not good. That's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let me turn off autofocus, and that's a really scary shot, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, a new lens kind of makes it look really cool actually. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I'll move around a little bit so you can see. I'm zoomed all the way in, and that looks awesome, as you can tell by the couple pictures I have. Especially if I get it right in the golden spot of focus. Because Venus is right there. And that's the moon right there. That is wild. Holy cow. Again, you can't really see much else though. It's all too dark and drab. Like, if I try, hold on. Let me see if I can swing over here. Get Orion's belt. kinda. Thinking that's Venus over here. You're not gonna be able to see it. Oh wait, kinda can actually. I think. Which one is it? Yeah, that top one right there, that's Venus. Or, not Venus, Jupiter. Let me pull out my stargazing thing real quick. No, it's Mars. I knew it was Mars. That's Mars right there. And then Jupiter, you guys are just about 90 degrees and you cannot see Jupiter at all. Hold on. Yeah, no, you can't. I'm assuming you guys are going to be able to see a lot more when it comes to being up in the mountains, actually. So that's kind of making me a little excited to see what I can record up there then. Okay, well, I just let the dogs out for the last time before we go on the trip together. The trip is like feeling like really, really real now. Like it's coming up, like it's going to actually happen, which is crazy. Been on a million trips before, but I don't know how the prep phase for this vlog, like for the trip, is probably going to be the shortest part of the video, but it was, just know it was like the longest part. Was weeks of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting patiently and getting all excited and thinking about all the cool stuff we can do. Are you ready? Are you ready? What is it? Is that outside? So it's definitely going to be an adventure. Hopefully a pretty good one. And who knows if this video is actually going to come out, or if it's going to be really, really long or really, really short. I don't know. Or like multi-parted. I don't know yet. I'm going to play it by ear on that part. I don't even know how this video is going to look, to be honest. But yeah. Here goes nothing. Alright, well it's officially day one of the trip. I just woke up. I did not fall asleep until really, really late last night. But we're still up. So I'm gonna hit a shower. I'm gonna finish throwing everything in the car. Make sure the dogs are good and ready, and then we're off.
Still using that camera?
Mm-hmm. Sit. Easy. There you go. Sit down. Now for the fun part. They get so excited. They like going on car rides and stuff. Alright, here we go. Alright, so first rest stop I think was a success. Luna went potty, which is good. Diesel did not, so I might have to stop again relatively soon, but probably not. They're all very excited though. Diesel, hey. Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got it. Good boy. This is awesome. Dogs have already kind of made themselves acquainted. Box here. They're stinky and they're smelly. Okay. Bathroom. Okay, so it's a 1 bed, 1 bath. That's sort of why it's as cheap as it is, and they recommend 2 people only because it's literally. This is literally the whole entire place. It's everything in here. I'm not necessarily going to trust you 2 off leash yet. Okay. Hi. So we've officially made it. It is now officially day 1. I don't know when that last clip cut off, if it even got it at all, of us actually pulling into the cabin because the camera died basically right after, and then I was making sure I got them settled and they had their food and their water and they're good to go and they're listening real well. We've arrived. It's a nice little cabin. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Basically what I was expecting. It all looks exactly like the pictures. There is plenty of room. Now we've started to, probably too short, hold on. Aha, we've suddenly appeared over in the kitchen now. It is a nice little place. I did put the cold stuff that I just bought at Publix because I did stop on the way up. I don't know if I told you guys that. I plan on stopping and getting the cold stuff on the way up, so I'm not carrying it in the car the entire time. I'm not gonna get fully unpacked per se. I'm just gonna kind of keep what I need in like a ready to go grab position because I don't want to spread out too thin and then wind up forgetting something or anything because it is just me. They've already went out, they did all their business and everything because they, for some reason, don't go to the bathroom while they're walking on a leash. I picked everything up with doggy bags, or I picked up most things. I'm going to go out and look again at some point, probably, especially definitely before I leave. Make sure I'm not leaving anything bad for anybody else to go discover. But yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be quiet. I can already tell. There's some jaw-dropping views I saw on the way up. Hopefully this is going to be the longest part of the video. I'm not too sure exactly what I'm going to be filming or how much I'm going to be filming, how much of a private walk I'm going to take. Just kind of sit in my own thoughts and pray about certain things. I don't know how much I'm going to record because these 2 are headaches to walk on leashes. Because he pulls really hard and doesn't know any better and has no leash manners. She does okay, but then she tries to match him and he tries to match her and it just gets to be chaotic. I'm still stronger than them, but it doesn't make it any more or less fun to have to deal with in the meantime. 49 degrees outside. I had the door open for a little bit, but stinky face right here. He's got a sweater on because he gets a little cold sometimes. They're doing good so far. They're not necessarily liking the idea. Hold on, let me turn and get the focus right for y'all. Something like that, I think. They're not really used to staying anywhere that's outside of their house. I think she'll do pretty good. She just get a little vocally anxious sometimes, but as long as I'm around, she'll be fine. And he's very vocal, so he'll kind of just whine until he gets kind of either what he wants or he gets distracted by something. Like I'm doing it right now. He's getting a little anxious. Kind of just sitting. Especially because I was an idiot and I kind of forgot to bring some of their like chew toys and stuff. Kind of forgot, like a bad person. So that's on me. Yeah, no, there's not much else I can do really. Luna, get down. Luna. Yeah, no. Just because there's a bunch of trees in the way, you can't see it right now. They're not getting the idea that we are actually here to stay for nights at a time. Every about five or so minutes, they get right up or they start whining and they want to go right out the door. Go relieve yourself. You know, it's been a long day. It's been kind of stressful. A nice pee break or something like that. Really relaxing. But no, they keep walking straight back to the door of the minivan to get in and go home. Night number one was a success. They kind of got the idea of what we were doing after a minute. They decided to relax and lay down once they saw I was going to sleep. So that was good. They still kind of don't really want to be up here necessarily. They want to go back home. But they're doing a lot better. They're listening real well when they go outside. Some might even bother them with the leash. I woke up. I don't know when I first woke up, but I think I woke up probably mid-morning, probably like 5 or 6 in the morning. I don't know why. I did. When I did, I woke up again about 8:30. And that time I was kind of ready to wake up and stay up, but I just didn't. I was like, you know what? I can sleep a little bit longer. And then I finally woke up at like 11:30 and I'm like, okay, I'm not putting it off anymore. I'm getting up now. So here we are. I'm about to go shower. They went outside and ran around and went potty and did all their stuff, so they're good there. I was gonna go for a cool shot, but I probably just decided to cut to this. And now they're still excited to get out. Alright. Good girl. Oh. Alright, come on. Ready? There we go.
What we do here is go back.
So much bigger than any one I've been in. Dog stuff, dog stuff, dog stuff. Now we're on the way. They're getting a little antsy now, so I think I'm going to take them back to one of those really cool spots. Or at least park somewhere on the side of the road next to a really cool spot where we can kind of go walk around for a minute.
What we do here is go back, 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 back. Okay, so we got the cops still back there waiting for animal control. So for the meantime, so that way they're not cramped in a hot car, because I do want to make sure that the dog either gets animal control safe or we find out whose it is or something like that. No, we decided to walk up just a little bit. While they're down over here, they're trying to tangle me up right now, as they usually do. Holy cow. And to think, there's other places that are considered more beautiful. I'll walk back up a little bit. They've been doing pretty well. Like, they were gonna approach the dog, but I think when I sensed a threat or something like that, or it was a little odd. She looks like she's been abandoned for a while. So Luna didn't she didn't really like that. Outside of that, she did. He approached really well, but she did not. So yeah, she.
We're right back. I'm pulling in the groceries now. Figured I can just leave the screen open because they're doing pretty well at this point of listening and staying within the area. I mean, they get excited, wander a bit too far for my liking sometimes, but it's okay. The camera is basically already dead, so I have to switch to my phone for right now. The camera charged back up a little bit. The time being, it's probably just gonna be unloading what I got. I didn't bring any shaving stuff, so I'm gonna see how long and how scraggly this will get in that time frame. Kind of also forgot a hairbrush, but run your fingers through it while it's wet. It does fine. They're walking over here, so I'm wondering what they're doing. There is some bear sign stuff, so that's why I'm not letting them go too far. But at the same time, as long as they're being relatively safe, and they're not gonna leave my side. Just from what I can tell, they're not gonna leave my side. They get excited every time I walk towards the car because they're still thinking that they're gonna leave. Granted, it is only day 2. Okay. Yep, that's update. I'm gonna go put everything away real fast. I'm gonna let them wander around a bit, and I'm gonna let the camera charge a little bit too. Pretty chill day 2, not gonna lie. It's exactly what I've been looking forward to. But yeah, so I'm gonna put that in there. They kind of want me to be outside for them to come outside. Yeah, so I'm kind of just gonna let them explore because they've been hovering around me, which is good. It's actually something that I'm kind of proud of. I don't think I trained them to do this. I know I didn't. And I don't think any of my family trained them to do this. Too far. Come back. Too far. Come on. Here she comes. I think that's just something she's always kind of done. She's a unique dog. She's got a nice personality. She's pretty funny. What are you looking at?
What we do here is go back, 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 back.
Alright, well, hopefully I'm in focus, but night number 2 was a success, so we're officially on day 2. We just completed night 2. Today's plan is relatively simple again. It's not going to be much in the way of excitement or anything. I want to go get some food with me and my dogs. I'm going to pick them up some food as well as me some food. It counts as tourist food because it's not necessarily something I eat very often. It's a little basic. It's Chick-fil-A. I don't usually eat Chick-fil-A very frequently or go out of my way for it because the nearest one in my town is 45 minutes to an hour away. We're going to get some of that. I'm going to get them a chicken sandwich, just plain, nothing on it, good to go. And me a chicken sandwich as well. And then I'm gonna take all of us up to probably some sort of trail or a mountain trail or something with a good look, like a good scenic look. So it's time for me to get ready and we're gonna move on. I'm just kidding, I don't actually close the door really. Girl. right there. There's wildlife over there. It's gonna eat you. Sit down. Too far. Come on. Good girl. Good boy. Go potty. Alright, so it's the end of part one. I know, cliffhanger, built the fire. It's taken me a while to edit this, as you can tell. I took this trip back in February of 2025. We are currently in April, coming up on May 2025. I just kind of let other stuff get in the way of making this video, unfortunately, for anybody who's really wanting to watch. I know some of my friends, the ones who requested me to do this vlog, they wanted me to do it. I've been slowly working on it, incrementally over time. It's just every so often my editing software will freeze and then just crash out of nowhere in the middle of not saving, and I kind of would go a little bit in between saves. I'm talking probably about 15 minutes, and I can do a lot of editing in about 15 minutes. I just would get demotivated by that as a part of it, and I would set it to the side and just not think about it for a while. So trust me, I have been working on it, at least trying to. I might be able to do one more video, like it might be one more part, so part one, part two. Yeah, I don't know what the rest of it's going to look like. I'm just currently right now cutting it off because I know it's going to be a while and I'm not going to get through it in the timely manner I should. So I'm like, you know what, we'll cut it right now, upload part one,
see if people enjoy it, see if there's stuff I need to change. I will start working on part 2. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Part 2 coming sometime soon in the future. Not sure yet. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you want more IRL content, I know I still want to do a mini-series. I've had the idea for a minute, but I don't have the full concept of it, so I definitely want to start doing more IRL productions, and especially more video productions like this. Anyways, till next time, see you in part 2.